Hey guys, Banana Luck here, and welcome back to another Watch Our Realms video. We are gonna do something new today, which is showcasing our GvG attacks and what I normally do before it when it comes to BP gearing and all that. So yeah, we're up against quite an easy opponent this time around. The last team that we fought was pretty high up compared to us, so they sort of steamrolled us over. But this guild is a lot easier. But even then, still gonna have some pretty standard lineups that we normally see. So we're gonna showcase that in a bit here. Um, so what I like to do before that is actually swap some of the artifacts. So first thing first is actually get Ingrid. He's our top BP unit. Gonna equip a Wailing Skull on him, because that's the highest BP fighter artifact you can get. And then we're gonna swap Hatsu's gear over. This I found to be the highest BP for him, 112k. And then we have Valk as well. We also swap it to the Wailing Skull. And I think BP wise, I don't remember there being anything better, to be honest. Yeah, because this is already a very high attack build. We could swap the Valeria items over, but I don't think it's necessary. Not a very big BP boost. Oops. Then Hex. I have his exclusive at level 5, so I have pretty high BP on him. Actually close to 99k. So how many units we have now? Uridin, Valk, Silas, X, and last one we can just swap Satchrum right here, just nice, and we have most of units in the ballpark of 100k BP, ready to go. So now we're just heading to Guild Wars, and I think both of these strongholds are down, the central keeps, yeah, both are down. So go ahead and see what we have here. I don't like Silas teams because they're so easy to beat nowadays, and we might just go for this first. Let's see, Aova, Silas. I think the tricky part is timings, just getting them right. Because Eloin does screw up the timings quite a bit. You get rage regen a lot quicker, but let's see what we can do. Don't have to use more. We can use the epic tanks, assassins. This one's the wolves. Let's see. Are they? That's my wolves. Okay, they are the front. And let's see anything else we need to throw in here. This is honestly just a bait and like baiting the ultimates and sending the assassins. Bait the ultimates again and finish Brocare off, and then we should be good there. I think we can put in these guys as well. So one quick tip for you guys, before you click affiliate, it's actually quite important to order your units. Basically, the highest BP units it's in a ascending order. So this guy gets the highest BP unit affiliation, this guy gets the lowest. So we don't need the wolves to have high BP. They are just there to run through and like have us clear the crystals quickly once we breach through the defenses. So we have him last, followed by tanks, and then the DPS, assassins being the most important here. And you're gonna see right in a second here, Uridin has the highest BP, right? So Uridin gets that. My axe, Legos flyers, and then the tanks, and then yeah, so that's how it works. So we're gonna save, go ahead and start the battle. Let's hope we actually get this right. Slow down the speed here. And can go ahead and put this guy in, get this to ultimate triggered. I have never seen Aova in battle actually, so I don't know how much damage he actually does. Interesting, Imrat's ultimate gets triggered immediately and then gets a separate rage bar going on. Okay, then you can go ahead to pop that. And then get that in. I don't think Aova does much damage here, he doesn't. Okay, you can see ultimate got procced. Oops, I put that a bit too early. Let's hope that doesn't screw things up. Yeah, I think that might screw us up. That was a bit too early. And yeah, that screws with the defense. Okay, never mind. Somehow still made it. Okay, just wait for this to be done. Oh, this guy has Ingrid. No, I mean, what do you call it? Ah, so close. Okay, we got it through. Yeah, that was a big misplay by me. Put in the assassins down too early, and we couldn't kill the Brokia in time. I can see with the high BP difference, we do manage to kill Brokia eventually still. Okay, that's done. Just swap that out, and we can repeat the attack, but this time around we'll just be more careful. I actually don't mind auto fights, but I think if you get bad timing, sometimes like if you got lucky in one of your deployments and then you do an auto fight, sometimes it just doesn't work again. Yeah, that's what I find happens. Okay, so now we have this done, we're gonna slow down the fight again. You trigger Brokia's unyielding. There we go. This time around we should work. And we have the big guy baiting the ultimates as well. There we go. Ah, okay, we see Ingrid in action here. Send in the flyers. I just send in the wolves. And there we go. Very classic Silas baiting, even with Eova. Sometimes it's Araka at the back, not Ingrid instead, but I don't see Ingrid doing really crazy damage here actually. I thought he was supposed to be decent in GvG. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. You can see the other fortresses that we can try to attack. Okay, so this is an interesting one. You can see 7 wins, and I'm pretty sure most of it is going to be on that second team. Yeah, 4 wins here, and the reason why this team is so tough is because you have Lily saving 2 tanks, and Sagat on his own does insane damage, and Ajax is just very good with clearing big waves. You could probably out BP this if you do a maul attack, kill Ajax, and then maybe sneak things through, but I'm afraid it might take too many units and then you have so many tanks to still bridge past. Yeah. Honestly, not sure if we can try this, but maybe just try one time. Yeah, just one fight. May not work, but let's see. Do we do more? Heal guy. I don't think healers will work here actually. I think they just get decimated. Let's do swarms. The Sagat, so no point trying the legendary flyers. And then we do this. Yeah, I think this is fine. Quick affiliate here. Yep. Sure. I think more is affiliated to my layer. 160k BP. Let's do it. Yep. Okay, so the strategy here is to put out the Fool first, followed by Maul, then the Fool again, and hopefully that does it. If it doesn't does it, then it's pretty much game over for us as well. So let's see. Just need to slow this down from the get-go. So we're gonna wait for almost full cost before we get the Fool out. I don't know if this works because this new strategy I see people do, it's normally with yeah, okay, I don't think it's gonna work because I should have placed the shield guy afterwards instead. I've seen it work on some teams where they do what do you call it? They do the full followed by more, but I don't know why mine didn't come out in time. I mean, you can try again with more first and then the full next, but yeah, we first need to finish up this attack. Speed things up a bit here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. See, you can do anything still though. Just, yeah, if they did summon more stuff, I think that there will still be chance, but nope, I don't think this is gonna work. Let's quit. Yeah, but this happens with GvG. Sometimes I'm gonna try out new teams that we've never fought before, so yeah. First time I'm seeing just Sagak and Ajax. Normally we see Sagak, Adea, and Ingrid. So let's do this again, but this time we're gonna do more first. See how that works out. So the idea is to try to get Ajax down, which happens if let's say we get like manage to help Maul survive long enough. Oh, the fool needs to go there. Oh, earlier. No, yeah, it's not gonna work. Well, the fool takes too long to actually come out. Let's see if we can still do this with the tanks. Let's see.
Lightning bolt! Bathe my spears in blood!
Smile at the flowers and they smile at you.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Could work if we manage to time it such that it's not during Ajax's ulti. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. I think just having more there means that, you know, sort of lose out because he did nothing at all. Maybe the idea was to have sent the epic defenders up first before we actually send in more, as long as there's a fool there to back him up. But yeah, that's fine. Happens. I can go back and try this guys instead. So that's a very standard nightmare build. Let's see if we can do it with just the usual guys. So there's this guys, this guys, Axe, Assassin, and then the Wolves. right here and just swap things a bit. Play it again. So this is without Eloin. So it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Send out the epic defenders first. Yep. There we go.
Smile at the
See if you can actually get this done. Combination has is out up though. Let's see. Okay, we got Corridor down once. Let's see if you can do it again. I think can you afford to send in one more of these legendary fighters? And then we'll be out of time. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. See, almost time there. No way we could send that extra legendary fighter along. But this is pretty much the way that I normally go against nightmare teams. I know some people use destroyers as well, the 7-cost guys that move really slowly. I think some of my guildmates did that, but I always didn't find great success with that. So yeah, this is what we're sticking with. Do the same, auto fight fully. I don't think it's a concern. Go. Oh, this one ended even earlier because Torador died twice already. I think it has to do with stuns probably. When stuns don't proc, then obviously, yeah, the fight gets tougher for them. And there we go, 3 down. 40 seconds to ghost you. Wolves were not even out yet. So it is pretty important that you have that lineup that I mentioned, where you want your most strongest units with the highest affiliation. Your tanks and your wolves, all that can be at the last. So we have 2 more attacks to go. That's a Volca team. Pretty straightforward, actually. I'm trying to find something interesting that we can try here. This looks nasty. Yeah, Carnelian with Valderon is just disgusting. And yeah, with Sagak at the back, it's just not gonna be easy to cut through this. This one as well. You can potentially bait out some ultimates and then try to kill them. You have to deal with Valkyra reviving people twice as well. See if there's any more interesting lineups. If not, I'm gonna try Ingrid. Haven't faced her much in GvG, and it looks like we are gonna try her instead. Yep, let's try that. Probably the most interesting lineup we have here. So we have to swap a couple of guys here. Mainly just this guy because tons of magic damage here, except for Hatsuit here. Okay, let's do this. Very obviously you're gonna have to bait out Valkyra's ultimate. We do anything. Problem is, will our units survive the Omega build? Yeah. Can actually afford to do this again, I think. Yeah, because Valkra's ultimate lasts for pretty long. But gonna see the Omega Beam doing its work from here. See, even that far away, it's already cutting through.
Freeze where you stand!
Evil ends here. Evil ends here.
So I'm gonna wait for Valkra's out to expire here. I'm gonna send in these guys again.
Permafrost!
Evil ends
And hopefully we can finish this with Wolves. Yeah, 60 seconds left, not much time.
Humanity never falls.
Oops. Mistimed that. Let's see. Yeah, still works. But yeah, not as impressive as I thought, but I saw the Ingrid in Heaven's Reach, so not expecting much. This guy probably doesn't have much good gear going on. And no faction affiliation bonus here as well. I think having a Constance there would have really helped a lot. Let's see if there's any more interesting teams we can try out. It's pretty boring. Cyrus with, yeah. But these teams are pretty strong for the fact that Cyrus is almost unkillable, especially with Esrin. So to deal with this, you probably bait ultimates and then use lightning flyers to get through. Oh, no one has even attempted it yet, so maybe let's try that out. We definitely need the pharaohs, but I don't think I'm gonna use... I don't think the assassins will really help here. But let's see. We can swap this guy out, put the Lego flyer in. Problem is that if we manage to kill these guys, it's way easier to send in air attack, but yeah, contemplating getting wolves in there as well. But let's swap that out. Use this. Maybe even use necromancers instead to swarm. Yeah, let's try this. Play it, and let's do it. So I'm pretty sure the pharaohs will survive all the way through, that's for sure. Concern is just whether we can get our legendary flyers over in time.
Freeze! I forbid your death.
You see, the concern there is that you can see that Ahmed hasn't popped this out. So you need to kind of bait that out.
Your death. Rise! Drink deep the curse of
Yep.
my kind. Rise! I forbid your death. Rise! Freeze! Permafrost! I forbid your death. Rise! Rise! I forbid your death. Rise! Drink deep the curse of my kind. Rise! I forbid your death. Permafrost! Rise! I can never die, for I am death.
Barely making it.
Freeze!
Oh, okay, one last one. I think the problem there was that we didn't think that Comet's, we thought Comet's range were actually proc, but having the pharaohs there were not enough. So that sort of staggered their ultimates eventually, which made it pretty tough for us. So you're gonna see in the replay here. So we have Boris here, his range is here, Comet is here. So he won't proc his ultimate until someone gets into this range. And I think that's the struggle we had there. If I think we deployed the Necromancers from the start, I could have probably deployed the Legendary Flyers right after. And that would have been a clean victory. Yeah. And the assassins were definitely necessary just to keep all the skeletons out. You can see here the Necros triggering the ultimate. But assassins don't do much to Cyrus because Cyrus just takes so much healing from Asrin. Comet targeting the pharaohs, that's a good thing. There, yeah, we barely make it here.
I finally feel cold.
Because one of the wolves were caught here as well. Oh yeah, that's my GvG attacks. Obviously, I'm not the best at this. Plenty more to learn still, so happy to have any feedback in the comment section below. But yeah, this was a fairly easy guild, so I normally do want to check replays of what my team is doing and try to replicate that if I've seen successful attacks. But since this is a pretty landslide victory situation, I thought, maybe we can play around a bit and, see the things that out there and the different teams that we can test, because this is the best time to test, before it comes to the last few weeks of GvG where, things start to get a bit more serious. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Pretty long one. If you do enjoy this type of content, let me know in the comment section below. If you have any tips on the different fights that we took part in earlier, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.